This week, five-time Formula One racing champion Lewis Hamilton launches a vegan burger chain. Meat consumption is down 20% in Europe. Another vegan meat brand might follow Beyond Meat and go public. And find out how animal testing and trophy hunting could soon become illegal in the UK. All that and more on LIVEKINDLY's weekly vegan news. Five-time Formula One race car driver Lewis Hamilton launched a vegan burger chain. The vegan athlete announced Neat Burger, an international vegan burger restaurant, in late August. Beyond Burgers and BioLife cheese is on the menu, dressed up as vegan versions of fast food classics like the Big Mac. I'm very passionate about being kinder to our world and also really respect Neat Burger's commitment to more ethical practices and supporting small businesses. So this is something I'm also really proud to support, Hamilton said. The first location opened in London on September 2nd and sold out in less than 2 hours. According to co-founder Ryan Boschke, Neat Burger's expansion will be quick. 14 locations will open in the UK, spanning London, Manchester, Brighton, Bristol, and Edinburgh. New York City will follow. Boschke plans to open at least 100 restaurants by 2025. We'll be on every continent, the entrepreneur said. We've had interest from all over, and we're about to sign a major partnership with a high-profile drinks brand. Expansion is going to be fast. To begin with, in the UK, we're concentrating on major cities. You could say we're aiming to be the vegan Five Guys, yes. Finland urged the UK to ban Brazilian beef. The Northern European nation holds the presidency of the Council of the European Union. The presidency's role, which rotates among member states, is to chair meetings of the Council, decide on its agendas, implement a work program, and encourage discussions between EU institutions. Finance Minister Mika Lintilä condemns the destruction of Amazon rainforests and suggests that the EU and Finland should urgently review the possibility of banning Brazilian beef imports. Brazil is one of the world's top beef producers. Lintilä added that he will raise the issue with the EU's finance ministry this month if no progress is made. The Amazon is the world's largest rainforest. It covers an area of 5.5 million square kilometers, has been ablaze for more than 3 weeks. Destroying the rainforest not only strips the oxygen source from the planet, but also releases carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. The fires are said to have started by intentional land clearing by the beef industry. 80% of deforestation in the Amazon is for beef production. Novelist John Green spoke up about the impact of the Amazon fires.
Fire is not a natural part of the ecosystem, and because of that, many trees in the rainforest can't survive what we would in the US consider a trivial burn.
The Amazon fires have captured the attention of the world, including Leonardo DiCaprio and reality TV star Khloe Kardashian, who asked her 98 million Instagram followers to ditch beef. Coming up, San Francisco's airport bans plastic water bottles. Coming soon, apparel by LIVEKINDLY. Sign up using the link in the description to get 10% off your first order. Porsche's 2020 Taycan has a vegan leather interior option. The luxury brand's new electric car offers Racetex microfiber, a vegan leather partly made from recycled polyester fibers. The cruelty-free leather generates 80% less CO2 than its animal-based counterpart, according to Porsche. The Taycan's flooring is made from Incogmeato, a fiber made from recycled fishing nets. Offering a vegan interior follows the lead of Tesla, which removed all leather seating options in 2016. The electric car company announced that its Model 3 is now completely vegan, following up on a promise made by CEO Elon Musk at a shareholders meeting last June. The only non-vegan component of the car was the heated steering wheel. Musk explained the struggle with making the steering wheel vegan. "I believe we were close to having a non-heated steering wheel that's not leather. There are some challenges when heating the non-leather material, and also how well it wears over time." Musk noted earlier this year that the Model Y may also be vegan by 2020. San Francisco International Airport bans single-use plastic water bottles.
SFO is no stranger to sustainability. It's installed solar panels and Xeriscape, but now the airport is taking it one step further. If you fly through SFO starting August 20th, you may want to bring your own reusable water bottle.
Restaurants, kiosks, shops, and vending machines will now sell bottles made from more sustainable materials like aluminum, glass, and certified compostable materials. It won't be enough for water to be labeled eco-friendly or sustainable. Anything up for consideration will be thoroughly investigated by the Biodegradable Products Institute. The move is part of SFO's 5-year strategic plan launched in 2016 to become a zero-waste to landfill airport by 2021. Nearly 100 water filling stations launched ahead of the plastic bottle ban announcement. Restaurants may give customers single-use items such as condiment packets only by request. Single-use plastic water bottles are recyclable, but whether or not they end up in the right bin is another story. A Guardian investigation last June revealed that only 9% of plastics in the US are recycled. More than 70% of America's plastic waste, the equivalent of 68,000 shipping containers, is exported to poorer countries to be processed each year, but those countries may implement bans on foreign trash in the coming years. The change highlights the need for Western countries to move away from single-use plastic bottles. The airport hopes its move towards sustainable materials sets an example for water brands. Meat consumption dropped 20% in Europe in just 3 months. A representative of New Zealand's red meat sector addressed the decline while visiting London ahead of Brexit, the UK's exit from the EU, on October 31st.
Consumption in meat has dropped by about 20% in both continental Europe and in the UK over the last 2 to 3 months.
The representative named changing attitudes surrounding meat as the biggest issue in front of us. He noted that Europeans are motivated to do their part for the environment by ditching meat. An increasing number of consumers are choosing to adopt flexitarian lifestyles, significantly reducing their meat consumption. Research from UK supermarket chain Sainsbury's notes that 91% of its UK consumers now identify as flexitarian. An increasing body of research, such as the largest ever food production analysis, suggests that a vegan diet is the most effective way to reduce one's carbon footprint. It is far bigger than cutting down on your flights or buying an electric car, said Oxford University researcher Joseph Poor.
We wanted to try and understand how could we find solutions to agriculture that represented the complexity of this sector.
Agriculture is a sector that spans all the multitude of environmental problems. Really, it is animal products that are responsible for so much of this. Coming up, Sir David Attenborough's latest documentary will make you consider becoming an environmentalist. MorningStar Farms might be the next vegan meat brand to go public.
Carolina thinks plants are delicious when they taste like chicken.
Nuggets!
The Kellogg-owned company is the largest meat-free brand in the United States, and it may have its own IPO according to financial analysts at The Motley Fool. It says, "Watch Kellogg stock in the future. Thanks to British politics, reinvestment, and a changing product range, the company could show healthy earnings over the next few years. A potential IPO for its MorningStar Farms brand could drum up even more excitement. MorningStar Farms would follow in the footsteps of California-based Beyond Meat. The plant-based meat brand went public earlier this year, resulting in the biggest first-day IPO in nearly 2 decades. According to CNBC, Beyond Meat's IPO left every other debut in the dust. MorningStar Farms is eager to keep up with the $4.5 billion vegan food market. The vegetarian brand announced earlier this year that it would remove egg whites from its products, making its line completely plant-based. It has also launched a new range of vegan meat called Incogmeato. The brand wrote across its social media channels, "When it looks like meat and tastes like meat, it's not meat incognito, it's Incogmeato. Find it in your local fridge in 2020. The range includes burgers, chicken tenders, and nuggets." Sir David Attenborough's documentary Climate Change: The Facts will make you consider becoming an environmentalist.
Standing here in the English countryside, it may not seem obvious, but we are facing a man-made disaster on a global scale.
The film carefully examines the science behind climate change. It features individual stories of people already affected by the climate crisis and interviews with leading scientists. The film explores the solutions that must be actioned both personally and globally to prevent any further damage. Attenborough is a natural historian, writer, and presenter best known for his work with the BBC's Natural History Unit, and particularly the Life Collection. In recent years, Attenborough has been increasingly vocal about environmental concerns.
One of the things Darwin's work has taught us is that we break nature's connections at our peril. Yet, break them we do at ever greater speed.
And his recent Netflix documentary, Our Planet, also explored climate change and its effects on the natural world. Because it costs money in realistic terms, dealing with these problems mean we have to change our lifestyles. We cannot be radical enough in dealing with these issues, Attenborough said. Animal testing and trophy hunting may soon be banned in the UK. The Labour Party introduced its new Animal Welfare Manifesto, which outlines potential animal welfare policies. As well as phasing out animal testing, the party would ban trophy hunting imports, the sale of snares and glue traps, and electric pulse fishing. It would also commit to preventing the return of commercial whaling. Keeping primates like chimps as pets would be banned, and the use of whips in horse races would be reviewed. Wild animals would also be included under animal cruelty laws, which currently only applies to pets. The Labour Party worked with party members, the general public, and animal rights organizations to come up with its new 50-point manifesto. That's it for today. What do you think about the Labour Party's proposition? Do you think MorningStar Farms will go public? Let us know in the comments. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell. We'll see you again next week for Live Kindly's weekly vegan news.